I love game development more than I love playing games. I was taught by my older brother to code in BASIC on an Atari ST computer when I was about 8. I only knew some of the very fundamental code, but that was enough to make some simple games. And this was before the internet, and I found it really frustrating I couldn't share my games. It didn't stop me coding, though. I really enjoyed the process. I still do enjoy the process of making games more than anything else in game dev. Game development is a fun challenge, and you can level that challenge to your ability and your experience, to your interests, and what games you like to play, well, to a certain degree. I love knowing that other people are playing my games, and I love it when I get sales from my games. I don't make much, because I'm not very good at marketing. I'm not a guru at that. I've learned that I want to focus on what I enjoy, and that is making games rather than selling them, rather than spending so much time trying to market my game and not actually getting around to enjoy making them. You may say this is a privileged position, making games for fun, and well, maybe it is, but I'd encourage every aspiring game developer to do it for the love of the craft, the enjoyment of putting everything together, and find that it all works eventually, shipping your game and the joy that comes with finishing it. My only experience with selling games is it's very, very hard to make money. Personally, I don't want to be chasing things that I don't enjoy making it just for the possibility of making money. Now, I've tried that before. I made 2 online courses for learning Adobe Dreamweaver and for making websites. Both of these a couple of decades ago. I wasn't very passionate about the subjects. And sure, I did enjoy doing it, but the end result, it wasn't very financially profitable. And in retrospect, I wish I'd focused on what I was passionate about. That would have been game design or development with Adobe Flash, which was a very popular way to make games back in that era, and until Steve Jobs destroyed its influence by campaigning against it. Now, should everyone do game development? No, of course not. It's not for everyone, and if you enjoy it, stick at it. If you don't enjoy it, and you think it's a path to fortune, crikey, you're more likely to win the lottery than make money with it. There's something like 500 new games and apps on the Google Play and Apple App Store every single day. And without skill, your games will get buried. You can work hard, learn really well, make excellent games, and perhaps you will, earn a fortune. I wish you all well. But no, it's not very likely. Therefore, I suggest to aspiring game developers, adjust your sights and focus on what you will enjoy as a priority. Now, why am I doing this channel instead of spending this time doing game development? Well, it's a truly good question. What I'm pondering, why am I doing this? I'm not quite sure. I am doing game development as well. After I finish recording this, I'm going to work on Pigs in Space, the game that I'm working on at the moment. I will think through this on a future video that I might make, and I'm just going to see how these develop. I just had an inkling, a desire to do this. Coming back to the core question, why do I love game development? I guess I enjoy the day-to-day coding, the design challenges of focusing on the different elements of my game. I enjoy working on something new and original, silly games, for me, with exploding farm animals, which makes players laugh. One of my fondest game development moments has been seeing 2 of my colleagues side by side, one playing my game Goat vs. Mushroom, and the other playing my game Scapegoat, and both laughing out loud at the silliness of both. I found that keeping momentum and working my game almost every day if I can, and even if it's a very small amount. I have a family, and small children, I can't often do as much as I'd like. Now, keeping that momentum, it keeps my focus and enjoyment. For me, this is key, and it's bigger than motivation. So I found that momentum keeps things turning and creates motivation and enjoyment. I very much wonder if other game devs identify with what I'm saying. I'm sure you all have your own opinions, your own viewpoints. Please write in the comments what you identify with or disagree with, and what you love about game development.